In the heart of an ancient forest, where sunlight struggled to penetrate the dense canopy of leaves, lived a creature of extraordinary beauty and grace. The creature was a unicorn, a mythical being with a coat of snow-white fur, a flowing mane of silver, and a single, spiraling horn that shimmered like a rainbow in the sunlight. The unicorn was a solitary creature, preferring the quiet solitude of the forest to the company of other animals. It roamed the forest freely, its hooves making no sound as it moved through the undergrowth. It was a creature of peace and tranquility, its presence bringing a sense of calm and serenity to the forest. One day, as the unicorn was grazing in a secluded meadow, it heard a sound that made its heart ache. It was the sound of a young deer, crying in pain. The unicorn followed the sound, its hooves carrying it through the trees and over fallen logs. When it reached the source of the sound, it found a young deer lying on the ground, its leg twisted at an unnatural angle. The deer's mother stood nearby, her eyes filled with fear and despair. The unicorn, moved by compassion, used its magic to heal the young deer's leg. The deer's mother watched in amazement as her child's leg mended before her eyes. She nuzzled the unicorn in gratitude, tears of joy streaming down her face. From that day on, the unicorn was no longer alone. The deer and its mother followed it through the forest, their gratitude and loyalty unwavering. The unicorn, in turn, protected them from danger and shared its food with them. As time passed, other animals began to seek out the unicorn's help. A squirrel with a broken leg, a bird with a wing injured by a hunter's arrow, a rabbit lost in the maze of trees, all found healing and comfort in the unicorn's presence. The unicorn's reputation for kindness and compassion spread throughout the forest. Animals from all corners of the forest came to seek its help, and the unicorn's circle of friends grew larger and larger. One day, a group of hunters ventured into the forest, their guns blazing. The animals fled in terror, but the unicorn stood its ground, protecting its friends. The hunters, seeing the unicorn's majestic beauty and gentle spirit, were awestruck. They lowered their guns and retreated from the forest, vowing never to harm the unicorn or its friends. From that day on, the unicorn was known as the protector of the forest, a symbol of peace and harmony. The animals lived in peace and harmony, their lives enriched by the unicorn's presence. And the unicorn, once a solitary creature, found true happiness in the company of its friends. The end.